Okay, we're doing a review of the Anolon wok, 14-inch. It's got a see-through lid, tight fitting, very nice. This wok is probably 8 to 10 years old. It is one of our favorite cooking appliances. It does everything. Most people think of wok, you think of Chinese cooking. This is good old Southern cooking. I'm going to prepare breakfast and you're going to see some quick shots of how well it cooks. Okay? We're going to prepare our home fries, and the potatoes are cut up with the skin still on into nice sizable pieces, and they've been drained of water, kept wet until I'm ready. I get my water boiling at a good hard boil, and then we put these in for about 3 minutes. And we boil for about 3 minutes, and they will cook up, fry up really beautiful. The inside will be pre-cooked a little bit, and so your potato will be crispy on the outside and a little softer inside. Okay, 3 minutes of boiling is up. Now we're ready to drain them and cool them down with cold water. Potatoes are drained. I cut the eye off. The potatoes are drained and they're sitting out here cooled from cold water, so they won't cook anymore. Now we're going to fry the bacon up. We get our skillet all the way up to the hot temperature, and I'm going to put a little cooking oil in there. If you've got some bacon drippings, that would work good too. But we put a little bit in there, but we're going to get a lot of grease from the bacon. And I may have to add some more in there, but I kind of coat everything around. Get the bottom good and coated. And there we go. Okay, ready for the bacon. Now this is the way I kind of do it. I just let it slide in there, this back, and then I just kind of peel things around, move it around a little bit. And you want your bacon to where it's, thawed out and close to room temperature. Don't take it right out of the refrigerator and do it. And you kind of flip it over each time. And I do turn the volume on the heat down a little bit, just a little bit. Then you can kind of put it up on the sides and keep turning it over. And you'll get some more pieces off. And then move things around and you get more grease. Bacon don't have to look pretty. And this is the beautiful thing about a wok, is you've got the sides that you can work with to turn food. It's just fantastic. And then I'll look for that nice, pretty color, and we'll come back and look for that. Now, we're getting close to the end, and have yourself a little drain plate over here with a towel on it, and you can get all of the excess grease out of the bacon. Okay, I turn the heat off, move her over here a little bit, and now I just pop these over. This is the beautiful thing about a wok, is everything is so easy to work with. Look at there how it slides right up. A regular pan would be a problem. Now there's my oil for the potatoes. So now put her back on there because I want it hot for the potatoes, and with it on high and no water in there. You want to kind of get these as dry as you can. Okay, now I just slide them in. There you go. Oh boy. Now we got our bacon, and now our potatoes will not be long on high to get that nice crispy outside with the soft on the inside, which we all like. The potatoes have reached a point where they're crisping up right now, and the next stage is they'll start browning. And I can see the edges, look at there. It's starting to be to the full point, and it won't be long, and I just keep turning them now a little bit with a little bit of rest in between, so we'll come back when they're done. We've reached our point. I turn them off, pull them over to the side a little bit, give them a one last little swirl through the grease, and then on my plate with the bacon I have another paper towel, and now I just rake them over. You're gonna love cooking with a wok, I'll tell you. Spaghetti, we just did some spaghetti on it. Beef stew, anything. Actually, we do a Alfredo with shrimp. Shrimp cook up really great. I'm gonna pull this over to the side because I want it to cool off for my egg. The skillet is too hot to cook the eggs right now, and plus I'm going to dump out some of this oil, and I'll save that because that's good to cook another batch of potatoes later on. Keep that in the refrigerator. I've poured all the oil out and left a little bit in the bottom, enough for 2 eggs. If you have 4 eggs, you want a little bit more. And these eggs have been sitting out. They're at room temperature. That's what you want. Then I take the back of a knife, and the electric is off. It's not hot right now. The skillet already has enough heat to start with. Just do that. I want it over easy. Look at that. Then I take the other one. See, it's just cooking on the heat that is stored in the wok. The eye is not on. Put my salt, my pepper to my taste. You can do yours the way you like it. Okay. So this thing really cooks evenly, but the sides, if you need light cooking, like you're cooking shrimp or something, and they start getting done, some of them, you can pull them over to the side. And now, look at that. After all the years it's been in use, has not flaked or peeled or anything. And it's easy to clean. It's just perfect. Now look at that. Now, I like to get the yellows or the whites a little bit more done. And as long as they're bubbling, they're good. Might turn it on a little bit low to finish up. There we go. Is to get some of the excess oil off, I take a paper towel like that, put that down, put this down. Okay, make sure my eye is off and move it over to the side. I don't like to get it too hot. You don't want to overheat your wok and let it sit on there for long periods of time dry. So this is the way to do it. Okay, there's my nice little breakfast. It's perfect, and I'm sure you're going to like it, and the breakfast and many other things that you can cook with the wok. It will be your choice of utensils for cooking, I'm sure. All right, I want to thank you for watching, and now I'm going to go have my breakfast.